Good morning.
Morning.
It's very early morning. It's 4:45? 4:45 in the morning.
Show the Mickey on the clock.
4:45 in the morning. Welcome to Seashore Vlog. If it's your first time here, we do lots of vlogs. We like to travel, although that's been difficult for the last 18 months. This is our first trip out to Canada. We often go to Disney and we do lots and lots of other things. So if you're brand new here, please hit that subscribe button because it really helps us out and it gives you all the content that we produce in your inbox. So that's pretty cool. And if you regularly watch, well, thank you for coming back for more. We are at the Doubletree Hilton at Newcastle Airport and we need to head over to the terminal to check in for our first flight down to Heathrow. Ooh. And then we've got a second flight to Vancouver a little bit later on. But we've got a few things to get through. We have printed out our testing, which we got 2 PCR tests, one each, from Express Test, all done on Saturday. Hopefully they're good enough for what we need to get through. If not, then there's going to be a problem. We've got our ATAs printed. The ATA costs $7, 7 Canadian dollars, and lasts for 4 years. I want to say 4 years. That's like your visa waiver. That's what allows you to get into Canada, or to the border at least. And we also have our vaccination certificates printed as well, just in case the app's not working and so on. It's good to have a printed copy of those.
And most importantly, we've got
We've got our passports and our Canadian dollars. So we've got those important things. There are 2 apps as well. Verifly, which is the app that BA use. That's all filled in, all approved, so hopefully that will aid us in check-in. You put all of that information that I just mentioned in that app. It's supposed to make it faster to check in. And then we've got the ArriveCan app, which we've talked about before. We did have it all filled in, all approved, and then they emailed me and said, oh, we're doing a new version because the border rules are changing, so you need to download that after 12:01 EDT, which is not yet, and select a new option. So we need this app in order to check in, and the app supposedly is going to be available in about 15 minutes time, so hopefully it is, and we can fill that in and get going. But let's head over to the terminal, yeah?
Yeah.
Got all the bags ready, so it's going to be fun.
You've had a great start to the morning already. He's got a bit of a nervous stomach, I think.
I think I do. This never happened before, but yeah, I think I need something to eat because my stomach is rather empty now.
Sean's just wheeled me over to the terminal building. I'm just sitting outside waiting for him to come back. He's got to get all the luggage to make it easier on himself, because we've got 2 suitcases, my medical bag on the back, and a cabin bag for Sean. So yeah, he's gone back to the hotel to get those, and then once he comes back, we'll look to getting checked in and getting all of the disability side of things sorted, and hopefully we can get ArriveCan done as soon as possible. Oh, was that easy? Not easy? How are you feeling?
Fine. Challenging part now. You and these.
Yes. Let's do it.
We're wearing a mask.
Do it!
We're all checked in. I am dripping in sweat.
He's panicked the whole time.
Yeah.
He's
I'm starting to feel a bit sick. I'm soaked through.
He was jittery, he was shaking, and like, I've never seen you so bad before.
We got through that first check-in process, and I have to say, like, when you handed the passports back, I started feeling myself welling up, and I don't know why.
I'm just trying to calm you down.
Just like, I guess, first thing done. And then ArriveCan app, as we were in the queue to check in, updated. So I quickly filled that in, and as we got to the desk, when I submitted it, let's go and sort out the assistants. The assistants all sorted, babe.
All sorted, we're really good.
Assistants sorted all the way through to getting off the plane in Vancouver, and the cabin crew on the London flight all sort out the bit in Vancouver. But yeah, all good. We're actually talking about Canada, I guess, because it's opening.
Yeah, and we've got to get to the gate 19 an hour beforehand.
Yes, and we've got to get through security now.
Yeah. How are you feeling now, Sean, that we're through?
We're through security, which was quite quick and easy actually. No problems with your back.
No, absolutely brilliant.
with the device that's in Caroline's back now. No problems with that. They were totally fine. Fine with all the medication, all the stuff is normal, which was great.
Because explain it is the first time I've actually brought injections through, so we were a bit worried about that with it being liquid, but there was no issue with that.
And injections on the plane. We'll skip duty free, nothing that we want. We're going to look in London properly. And then we'll just come to the bar.
There's a lot of stuff closed in Newcastle right now, so it's quite dark. So yeah, it's a bit strange. It's actually eerie. Look outside the window though. I don't know whether it's dirty windows or it's mist. Cheers everyone. Oh, and by the way, Sean's been like a cat on acid. He's been all over the place with nerves. He's been absolutely driven with sweat, bless him. Had to calm him down. Me calm him down.
You go, girl. It's not
Thirsty?
that busy in here, is it?
No.
With lots still closed.
Right. To the gate we go. Thirsty? That's not our plane, that's not ours.
Our planes are on the other side.
That's not ours either.
Yeah. We're the only people here.
Yeah, we are.
Apart from the crew. We're on the plane, on the first plane.
Yeah.
First people on, only people that needed assistance. It's not a full plane, so they're going to make sure nobody sat beside us, which is good. Hopefully the same can be said for Vancouver, but I think it's going to be a busy one.
Yeah.
Got to wear masks all the way through, apart from when you're eating or drinking. And we have drinks pre-ordered on this. For the domestic flights, and I think short haul as well, you have to pre-order any drinks and food. They don't just come and ask you. As far as I'm aware, if that happens during the flight, we'll update you. But they sent us an email, and we pre-ordered beer and a gin.
The aeroplanes are extremely clean, and they've given us this as well. Do you think it's really clean as well?
It's very clean. Just look like at the corners and
Yeah. I think it's one of the cleanest I've seen.
have a look.
Well,
Spotless. Really, really clean. I'm impressed with this. It's getting fueled up.
yeah. Look, you've got your power. Wi-Fi is there.
I like that.
Good idea. Good idea.
We're ready for takeoff.
Ready for takeoff.
Small bottle of water and a new big grade. Oh, very tasty.
Yeah, so they've given us a Nutri-Grain bar and some water.
And then our pre-ordered stuff will come next.
Yeah, then our pre-ordered stuff's come. So the hot food and the snacks and everything you have to pre-order unless you're in a business class.
Pre-ordered drinks have come.
Yeah,
But you're not drinking a virgin.
can you?
Gotta get a few drunk out, haven't you?
That's so the fumes, wow.
couple of things that we've learned from this flight. That actually, there's a couple of them that we really prefer, but we're not go time. So getting off the plane, everyone stays seated, and they're letting people off like 5 rows at a time. Then you get off, and then it's the next 5 rows. Much better than that mad rush. We've got to wait till the end though, when everyone else gets off. And you do get a snack and a drink, which we didn't know about. So you get that on domestic and short haul, and then you can pre-order your drinks and other snacks.
It is literally just a bottle of water and a snack.
Yeah, just something small.
I'd like to invite all remaining customers to disembark, thank you.
There you go.
Fancy doing some shopping in Harrods, Sean?
Nope. We are through the transfer point. We already had the boarding passes, so we didn't need to queue up. So we still haven't shown anybody the ArriveCan app. Well, I guess it's going to be when we get to Canada. Fine. We are in Plain Food by Gordon Ramsay. The menu is on a QR code. So if you want to look at the menu, scan that. And we're going to get some breakfast. And look at the view we have. Can't complain at that. When we've had breakfast and a drink, the only bar I think is Wetherspoons. We'll try and find another one. We don't really want to go to Wetherspoons, we don't support that. But we'll do some shopping because we've got some duty free to pick up and possibly some other bits. But I am hungry.
Can I see your view? Because my arm was like...
Oh, you want to see the view on my side of the big pool?
Is it playing taxi?
Breakfast has come. I've went for bacon and scrambled egg, toast, and you've gone for a croissant.
My usual.
Yes. And juices.
Cheers.
How was your croissant?
Perfecto. It was a nice croissant. It was soft, warm, crispy. Everything a croissant should be.
My breakfast was decent. The scrambled egg was not how I like it normally, but it was nice. The sausage was very peppery. The bacon was a bit too fatty, but it was nice bacon.
Was it Cumberland sausage or
Yeah.
Lincolnshire? Cumberland.
Cumberland. It's a nice restaurant. It's nice and peaceful and quiet and great views. The runway is just behind Caroline. We'll see all the planes taking off. It's great. But you're finishing your Bloody Mary with gin?
Yeah. They were kind enough to...
The Bloody Maria?
Yeah, they were kind enough to... Well, no, isn't it Bloody Maria tequila? I don't know what it's called.
I don't know what the gin one's called.
I don't know what it's called when it's gin. They were kind enough to change the vodka to gin.
And then we're going to have a look around the duty-free shops and begrudgingly probably have a drink in Wetherspoons.
We don't really want to, but it's the only bar.
Begrudgingly, yeah.
We may have to pop into Harrods for Maxine.
What's Harrods?
You're a wizard, Harry. Ooh. Do you want a wand? Ah, baby Hufflepuff.
How cute are these?
Very cute, very cute.
But we don't know what Tory is.
We don't know what Tori is, but I can tell she's going to be a Hufflepuff.
You reckon?
I reckon. I don't know what Kitty is actually. I need to ask Kitty. What have you got yourself this time?
Well, we've come into Pilot, and I really like the glass.
Pilots.
Pilot's Barn Kitchen. Well, my drink's nice.
Mine's awful.
Yours is awful.
Mine is awful. It seems like it's water instead of soda water, and I think there's sugar missing.
I think there might be sugar missing from your mojito.
I think there is. I'm going to ask them.
2 moments later.
It looks better.
You've
The
got a
ice-
fresh one.
Yeah, the ice is better.
Taste test.
It's that That's better. That's much better. You have a taste as well.
I'm pleased you're happy.
You taste it now.
It'll spoil mine.
Have it just have a try so you can see the difference.
Yes, that's a mojito.
Yeah.
It is almost 12 o'clock, so we need to move.
You're doing it to us again, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because I'm such a slow drinker.
I nipped out and got a present.
You did get a present and now you're present. And look at that. Oh, well, Sean.
What?
that a
Item of
pancake?
food.
It's a pancake.
Oh.
So we've been to assistants. And what's happening?
Just waiting for someone to pick us up and take us to the gate on one of the buggy things, I think. Because it's a sea gate. We'll have to get there early, but not happening.
Nope. Have they even announced the gate yet?
Nope.
Assistance has been absolutely shocking here in Heathrow. Sean is furious. He's having a rush now to the gate, and our flight's due to go in half an hour. They're just being very, very unhelpful.
The guy said, "Oh, I didn't see her in the wheelchair."
Yes,
What?
he did. Yes, he did. He spoke to us.
And early on the plane.
We are nearly on the plane.
Oh,
There you go. There's the drop-off point.
that's where I need to drop it off.
Yeah.
We are on the plane, finally. I'm out of breath. I've been up and down this aisle all the way 3 times, getting through people, wheelchair. I had to sort the wheelchair out, go back, fold it, take it off, make sure it was getting loaded on, because assistance, there was none. He said, we went there an hour and a half before, like we were told.
We'll be looking forward to welcome you back on board the British Airways flight to Vancouver.
Sorry, the captain interrupted. We went an hour and a half before, like we were told. Checked in, and he went, he'd give us all the stuff. Spoke to Caroline, said sit outside, he has a buzzer. Half an hour later, which they said we needed to be at the gate by 1 hour before. I went and said, oh, no one's seen us. I went, don't worry, someone's going to come. 15 minutes later. Sorry, you can't fit on the buggy. I didn't see you in the wheelchair. Do you want to take her over? I'm like, at the furthest gate from where we are. I had a rush, and then I've had to take the wheelchair to them because there was no one to take it all back in.
The assistance getting off the Newcastle plane wasn't great either, was it?
No, getting off the plane was terrible. So the assistance is terrible. I need a drink. Hopefully they're going to bring me one quick. Yeah, cabin crew being fab though.
And there's no USB ports and I can't charge my phone.
Because it's an old plane.
It's an old plane.
No cooler.
There is, I can feel it.
I can't. And still nobody's asked for a ride hand. And breathe. Shall we settle in? Shall we settle in? Yeah, take some photos. Let's settle into this flight. We'll show you the food and anything else that happens. Come back to you later. We're off.
So the planes had to head back to a terminal because the aircon's broken. It's hot. The aircon's fixed. We'll be leaving in about 30 minutes and we're going to arrive about an hour late.
An hour and a half.
An hour and a half.
Yeah, at least.
We might make some time up. You never know.
Hopefully. Let's get moving. 2 hours later.
Pardon?
Over 2 hours later.
Yes, 2 hours later. You need, that's your segue for 2 hours later.
got your gin.
Gin? Gin,
We need a
gin.
drink.
We do, yeah. We've been waiting and we've been hot.
And I'm gonna have...
You're going to try whiskey? Whiskey? Ew, whiskey?
I know. I know.
Would you mind
You-
doing the honours?
You're allowed to take your mask off when you're actively drinking.
But I'm not actively drinking
Yeah.
yet.
Or when you're actively eating, but you must
Yeah,
put it
you-
back on between courses.
Yeah, so in between courses, mask back on. When you're not drinking, mask back on. So it's like, sip, mask on.
Is that enough ice for you?
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
Regular Coke? Yeah? Anything else that's all to drink?
Special meal.
What have you got?
Back to over meal.
You've got couscous?
Couscous with some sort of dressing.
Yeah, couscous with some yogurt or something.
Yeah.
You've got this, which I want. I want this. Water. And what's your meal? What? Is it vegetarian lasagna?
I have a feeling it's lasagna, yeah.
Let's find out.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's a vegetarian curry. With a little naan. A little naan bread. How cool.
I said it was lasagna, did it? Before?
And then, what have you got? Rice and curry and like a dal or something. That's alright. I think the lasagna was the choice for everyone else. You like this one then?
Yeah.
Try that.
It's dog.
Yeah, lentil dal. You enjoy.
You've got the same as me. It's awful.
Is it?
Yeah. And you didn't even try the sauce on the bottom? Chicken tikka masala. You're gonna try caramel pot.
Caramel pot's nice, but chicken.
Where's the bread ones?
It would be nice if, you know.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Do you mind lifting your chair up?
Where's the bread one and where's the cheese and crackers?
There's the bread one. There's the cheesy crackers.
Pepperell sandwich. We have a Cornish chicken or a cucumber cream cheese. French chicken.
With spinach. Hello, Tori. Hi. Hello, Kitty. Hello, Aunt Ted.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
are now at our friends, so you won't see much vlogging here, but there is poutine coming. There's got to be poutine in a Canada travel day vlog, right? And then once I've shown you that, we'll come back and we'll talk a bit about what happened in the airport.
So you've not had poutine before?
No, I've had cheese curds and fries.
So
and sauce.
this is your first
And
real
gravy.
Canadian
But
poutine
not
in
poutine.
Canada. So all the poutines that I like, and the scale of my favorite poutines ever, this one is probably lower middle. This is like okay. So I think by the end of this trip you might be a poutine connoisseur, because I'll have you try other poutines. This one's from White Spot. It's a British Columbia only kind of thing. But it looks good. It has the right amount of everything.
It smells and looks like cheesy chips and gravy.
Yeah. So enjoy. I hope.
Uni.
So you really like it?
What was it? Was it the cheese curd? You don't like cottage cheese, so
It's not cottage cheese.
No.
curd is what it's made up of, cottage cheese.
It's cheesy chips and gravy with a cheese that I'm not keen on.
Like if it's the correct cheese, which I think it is, it's supposed to squeak.
Yeah, like halloumi.
Yeah.
But the chips and gravy was alright.
Yeah.
So you're gonna try another poutine. Ant's gonna get you a connoisseur of them.
I'll try it. I'll give you a good. I'll find you a good.
We'll find a good poutine.
Yeah.
Here's what happened in the airport. We're just about to go to bed, but we said we'd update you on the airport. It was really, really smooth and really, really easy. And assistance was spot on in Vancouver. So they whisked us through all the different immigration parts quite quickly. When we got off the plane, we got taken to a computer terminal, which is your declaration. So you have your photograph taken, or not in Caroline's case because she was too low for the camera, and you go all the goods that you're bringing in, your reason for visiting, and then you get a printout which you take to the border patrol person. The border patrol person asks to see that, your passport and ArriveCAN, so have your ArriveCAN reference ready, and they'll also look at, or in our case they looked at our ATA reference, the vaccination certificates and the testing certificates, and literally just a printout. So they didn't look on the computer or anything like that. They just looked at all the references, made sure we had everything, and were like, yeah, fine, off you go. Then you collect your bags. Once you've picked the bags up, you then hand off that declaration of goods form to a person at a checkpoint, and then you move through to the test and quarantine area where you can be randomly chosen to have an arrival PCR test, and then if that's positive you have to quarantine and all the rest of it that goes with that. We were not chosen, so we went straight through and then out, really dead easy and dead quick for us, and now we're here, as you've seen. So that is our travel day to Vancouver on the day the Canadian borders opened to vaccinated travellers.
So it started off smoothly, then went a bit squiffy in London, then got on the plane.
There was lots of things that I was worried about that actually, just because we'd planned it all and had it all set out properly, it was fine. There was lots of people on the plane that were like, what app? When they announced that there was going to be an app, when you had the cabin crew, it said there's an app and some forms and things that you need to fill in, and people were like, what do I need to fill in? What's this app? Just be prepared, all that stuff that's needed. We wore about 6 masks throughout the day on all the plane journeys, and the information on the website said medical masks only, but actually people were wearing any mask, so it's fine.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing.
So it's travel day.
Yes, I was just about to say, so the plane, we were 2 hours 20 odd minutes late
Yes.
due to air conditioning failure. Just in case you don't hear it in the original recordings.
And that brings this vlog to a close. We hope you've liked it. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And the rest of the Canadian vlog series will be in a couple of weeks' time, so watch out for those. Keep making memories.
Catch you later.